One of the great leaders of the civil rights movement, Martin Luther King, once gave a great speech known as I Have a Dream. But do you think Martin Luther King actually had the dream of the country that we have today? Someone who knows this and who's actually experienced all sorts of controversy at the same time, all sorts of love and acceptance. C.L. Bryant, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me on, Scotty. Glad to be with you today.
You know, here's my question for you. Do you ever get offended when people ask you about the color of your skin, whether they're on either side of the aisle?
It is amazing how people can't hardly believe that a black man would be a conservative and a Republican. But you know what? It's actually the normal thing for black people to be.
Well, and it comes from your history also. I mean, I think most would realize, if people understood, that they really are Republicans, they really are conservative in their values. Good family values go across the range, regardless of the color of your skin. Do you agree?
Oh, it's absolutely right. And you know what, Scotty? From the inception of the Republican Party, they have always been the champions of civil rights and for people enjoying the blessings of liberty in this country. And so when we hear the hypocritical opinions of those on the left saying that we're out of place, I think we should really examine who the true sellouts are. Well,
this just leads straight into the foundation, the premises for a movie that you just were in, along with several other great leaders, Runaway Slave. Tell me a little bit about this movie.
Runaway Slave captures the idea that it takes the courage of a runaway slave to actually secure liberty. When you say to the master, I don't want your food, I don't want your housing, I don't want you to clothe me, I want to be free for myself, and I'm willing to run away from this system to a place where I really don't know exists. They weren't guaranteed that they'd ever get to slavery. And the same idea was in the hearts and minds of the founding fathers, the Pilgrims who landed on Plymouth Rock. They didn't know that they would survive through the first winter. That is in the DNA of every true American, the thirst for freedom.
I like to call it brainwashing that the Democratic Party has done to all Democrats within their party. But how do we counter that amongst friends and family, whether white or black? But how do we really reach to them to what they need to hear to learn what the true party they belong to?
Scotty, we as conservatives have always been on the defensive, you know, putting our hands up, blocking the blows. But now it is time for us to go on the offensive. We have the truth, we know we have the truth, and we need to continue to trumpet the truth. Regardless of what they say, we cannot back down now. The stakes are too high.
Well, the truth shall set you free. And thank you. Where can people go find out more about Runaway Slave?
RunawaySlaveMovie.com, RunawaySlaveMovie.com, or just Google C.L. Bryant.
Fantastic. Well, definitely make sure that you go and check out the movie and keep up the spirit, keep up the truth, and we will make sure that we win in November. Thank you, CL.
Thank you, Scott.